Hey guys, I'm Mr. Dopey here with my first video tutorial. Right, today guys I'm going to show you how to create a basic intro. Like I said, this is a basic one, so it's just going to be for beginners really, so let's get into it. Right, first of all, once you've opened up Cinema 4D, you need to get your plane sorted out. So to do this, go over to this blue cube here, click and hold, and then go to here, plan. Right. To get this set up, you need to change the measurements of the width to a bunch of 9s and the height to a bunch of 9s. This is so that when you render it, you won't see any of the edges, etc. Right, once you've got this now, you want to add in your text. You can add in your text a number of ways. I'm just going to show you one way. The way you can do it by doing my graph and by clicking my text, but I'm not going to show you that way. Just delete that. Other way is by going to this icon here, click and hold and go to text. Go to object properties and change your text to whatever you want it to be. You can then also change the font of it. I'm just going to keep it simple, basic, because it's not really necessary for what I'm showing you. However, I would choose a good font when you're doing your intro, because it would prove effective when people look at it, etc. Don't want it to be look tacky in that. So I'm just going to keep that. You can change the font style, etc. You can also change the height of it. You might not need to, but I'm just going to change mine to 150 anyway. And then you can change the spacing of your letters. I'm just going to put -2. Right, once you've done that guys, what you will need to do is have an intrude node. This is to make it a 3D. To do this, go to this symbol here, where I'm looking at, click and hold and go to extrude NURB. When you got the extrude NURB, you need to go to object here, you need to go to the movement, and you need to change the movement at the end to 80 centimeters. You then need to go to caps, and you need to change the start cap to fillet cap and the end cap to fillet cap, and make sure the radius is 5 centimeters. Okay, and once you've done that, you need to drag the text into the extrude NURB like that, and then you'll see it's produced a 3D effect. And what I'm going to do now is just move this up so it's not under, so it's on top like that, so you can see all of it. Catch a bit more actually. Right, now what you need to do, you need to create another extrude NURB so that you can produce layers, so it helps you with colours, etc. So to do this, just basically click on the extrude NURB, Control C, click pocket and Control B. There you go, extrude NURB 0.1. With this, you need to make sure the fillet cap is on and change the radius though to 10 this time. To 10, and then go to object and change the movement to 40. Now you will see that there is layers between it, and then it's the height difference. This is so you then get this blue out and you move it, and then move it into the middle. It produces a nice little effect, as you see when I change it to the front now. Look, there's that, and there you go. Looks nice with the colours. Now to add in the colours. Right, to do this, 2 secs. Just go to here where materials are, you go to file and you go to new material. You can either work with the colour on here or double click it here, and then you just go to colour and change it any colour. I'm just going to put it to a tacky colour just because I'm just showing you, so therefore I don't really need to be that good, to be honest, because I'm just showing you how to do it. I'm just going to put a reflection rate of 20%. Like so. I'm going to change that to red. Okay, and okay. I'm going to put this red and drag it into the extrude NURB 1, so you can see the red there. I'm going to create another colour, so you do the same thing, file, new material, double click, and I'm just going to make it a basic white colour, and I'm not going to have any reflection on, and I'm just going to move this and put it there, like that. Right, once I've done the colour, like I said, it's not very good, it's a bit tacky to be honest, but I'm just showing you guys what to do. Well, now I'm going to add a bit of light onto it. But to do this, excuse me, just go over to here, hold and click and go to light. Then this is your light now. You can move this to anywhere you want. Don't matter me, because I'll be adding level white, so it don't matter that it looks a bit dark. I'm just going to add a bit of light down below here. I'm going to add a shadow. The shadow's not really going to do anything in a minute. I'm just showing you how to add a shadow. Just go to shadow. When you add a shadow, make sure you click shadow maps. Like that, you can change colour and density, etc. Cool. Well, I'm going to add another light now to brighten this up because it's really dark in a minute. So click that. Same again. Go light, and I'm going to produce this light now and put it at the top here. So there's a shadow now. The black layer, there's a shadow. You can see it. Right, it's like I've got 3 colours, you can see. Now I'm going to add the lens onto it. So you go to glow, and you can change to whatever you want. You can change it to whatever you want. You can have whatever you want. I'm just going to have a highlight for now. Quite a nice little effect. Click that, and then I'm going to click that to preview it what it looks like. So as you see, as it loads up, there you go. It still looks a bit dark, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drag this down here, and I'm going to remove this. I'm going to move this here, like that. Okay. Right, I've done the light. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the cameras to help us start the intro. To do this, you go to the same place where you got the light from. However, you go to camera. When you're on the camera, come over to the side here next to edit and go click cameras, scene camera, cameras, scene camera, and camera. You must do this, otherwise you won't be able to do it. You won't be able to progress further on because something will just be in your way, bothering you and confusing you. So once you've done this, get into the start position where you want to start your film. So I just want to start there. Also, just let you know, on my screen you might never see it, but there's a darker shades on the side. These dark shades will not be in the rendering, so the light shade in the middle is where you have to have your text in that if you want it to be rendered, otherwise it will not work. So I'm just going to have the eye mister there, and keep it there to start my position. You need to go on the 0 frames and click the key lock, like so, and then you can move how many frames you want. 30 seconds, 30 frames equal to 1 second, so I'm going to have 60 frames, that's 2 seconds. Once now, I'm going to click the icon next to the keyframe lock here, in the middle one. Click that, you should have a red box come up. I'm going to place it to the position where I want it to end. Of the end at the end of the 2 seconds. I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to show it there. Okay, and then I click off it. Now, as you can see it moving now. Like so. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the frame so I've got more time to work with to 200, and I'm just going to change it so I've got 120 frames there, and I'm just going to make it 120 frames. 120 frames. Yeah. I'm going to click here so the red box comes up again. I'm going to move it to the position where I want it to end at the end of the 120-second frames. Like that. Now I'm going to click off it, and as you can see, there it goes, 100 and etc. Right, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to click off that. Right, now what to do, you need to save it. To do this, you click on here, in 80. So once you've done the 200 change the resolution to 280, you need to go to save, you need to go to the format, you need to go to QuickTime Movie, then go options, wait for it to load up. You need to go animation, and you need it to put to MPEG 4 video. Okay, make sure the quality is at best and the keyframe is every 30 frames. That's the second also. Okay, you then need to go to options, not options, sorry, you need to go back to output and make sure it's from 0 frames, and I'm going to put, because mine is 120 frames, I need to put it to 140. Okay, like so, and then you need to put a file to place it to save. You go to save file and put it to anywhere to save. So for me, I'm just going to put it in my documents and put it as intro. Okay, like so. Okay, now click off that. Then when you click here, click the middle button, your file should start to render. Down here it's preparing. There you go, it should be rendering, guys. Oh, okay. Like so, it'll be thingy. Yes, that's just me want to stop it, but yours would be rendering it saved, being your wherever you saved it, and then you can just upload it straight to YouTube. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Comment and subscribe please. Alright, thanks, bye.